Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Olympia Bradley Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So in the new line of contemporary style jackets that we're seeing released from Olympia, the Bradley is going to be your two-season offering really focused on warmer weather. So around the $200 price point, what you're getting is a mesh chassis held together with 600D polyester in the main body. And what you're going to notice with this is that really, if you're only looking for 2 seasons, this is that jacket that's going to give you all the protection you expect for around the $200 price point. But if you wanted to bump it up into more seasonality, you could take a look at something like the Hudson, which adds in a thermal element to it. Or you could step up to something like the Troy. Troy gives you a bit of a longer cut and more modularity, but what you'll notice with the Troy is that it is going to be a 4-season offering. So there's going to be a wide variety of different options within Olympia's line now to really fine-tune the seasons you want to ride in as well as the style in which you're looking for. And like I said, this is that new contemporary style that we're seeing from Olympia, and I like it. It's definitely taking more of a modern stance on a motorcycle jacket from what we've seen from them in the past. Now with this particular piece, you are getting that full sleeve waterproof liner, and you can wear it on the inside or the outside of the jacket. And you're seeing more of a modern look with just the monochromatic colors. This is going to be the gray version. There's also a black as well as an army. And from a sizing standpoint, not much has changed. It's still going to be that generous American cut that we're familiar with Olympia. Brian on the left-hand side stands at 6 foot, weighs 195 pounds, and has a 42-inch chest. We have him in a large. And unlike some of the other jackets that we've seen Brian wear from Olympia this season, one of the things to note is that this one runs about a half size large, and part of that is because there's no thermal liner included here. So if you're looking at the size chart for the Bradley and you find yourself in between 2 sizes, err on the side of caution and size down. As you work your way through this, like I said, around the $200 price point, this is your 2-season hot weather that sits really, at your entry-level price point within Olympia's line. And this is going to be a jacket that's going to give you neoprene around the collar. You do have a Velcro closure, which does fold nicely back to keep that out of the way. Nice and comfortable option. And one of the things that I really like about the new jackets from Olympia is the impact armor that we're seeing utilized. So unlike the previous jackets, which included a CE Level 1 armor, we're now seeing a soft CE Level 2 armor in the elbows, the shoulders, as well as the back. So when you're looking at jackets from a comparable price point, one of the recommendations we usually make is to grab that foam back pad, throw it away, and to put a real true CE Level back protector in it. Olympia does that for you. You're getting a CE Level 2 back protector as a standard offering within the Bradley, as well as all the new jackets we're seeing for 2017. There's a nice value bang for your buck add there. As you work your way down the arms, again, your impact protection is going to be done in that 600D with that mesh promoting a massive amount of airflow. You are going to have a Velcro adjuster at the forearm. And when we call out the American fit, just keep in mind, if you have a little bit more going on up top, if you spend some time in the gym, you've got larger arms, larger upper body, this is really going to be a cut that's going to work for you. And then there is a single Velcro closure at the wrist, no frills, single Velcro, and it's going to allow you to put the gloves simply over top of the jacket itself. As we work our way down the main chassis, symmetry comes into play. Pops for reflectivity are now done in a blacked out reflective, so it works really great with that monochromatic look that you're getting with the Bradley. And then you have dual chest pockets, top loading, as well as dual handlebar pockets on either side. Brian, sideways for me, my man. Throw the hand in the rider position. You're going to see the massive amount of mesh panels that are going to work with the arm. And you can barely even notice it there, you are going to have that blacked out reflective. So they do a really good job of keeping the color tones throughout this jacket very similar. So you're not going to have any random pops that are going to be detracting from the style of the jacket. You are going to have a snap adjuster at the torso on this. There you go, Brian. I'm just going to give you a good little squeeze there. And a Velcro adjuster down at the waist. Now the one thing you'll note is that there is going to be an expansion gusset down here. So if you want to, you can go ahead. And you're getting about 2 inches of expansion on either side, which is going to give you about 4 inches of total. Brian does not need that because he spends so much time hitting the gym. Go ahead and face backwards for me, my friend. Neoprene, you can see it continues around the top of the collar, and then you do have that CE Level back protector. One of the things that I like, in addition to the pop reflectivity, again, that works really nicely with the style, is that you have that 600D panel, which actually splits the mesh, which helps to hold the jacket together in the event of a crash. So you still get the massive amount of airflow, but now you have this 600D panel, which is sewn in there to make sure the jacket stays together and doesn't fall apart. Drop seat to the back does a good job of covering where the pants end and the jacket begins. Sir, let me face forward and go ahead and unzip for me. I've already unvelcroed you, so all you gotta do is pull that zipper down. YKK zips, Opening it up, you will see the ripstop that works throughout that aqua res liner. And like I said earlier, one of the things that Olympia does, you can go ahead and unzip that for me, is that you can take this jacket out and wear it on the outside, or you can wear it on the inside. So if you wear it on the inside, water will pass through the chassis will get wet, but you won't. Or you take it out and you can wear it on the outside and it will work to block any of the rain. Comfortable microfiber on the top of that, mesh on the inside of the liner itself. So even if you're just wearing this with a t-shirt the way that Brian is, it's still gonna be comfortable against your skin. And one of the things you'll note, if we go ahead and just unzip one side here, it is gonna be a destination. So you'll see it's color matched to the jacket itself. So you have the two-tone grays and blacks on the inside of the rain liner with a pocket, so you can wear it as a destination piece as well. So if you're sitting around the campsite and it begins to rain, you can go ahead and throw that on. Or if you're just walking around town and you want to wear that without the shell on the outside, it makes for a nice additional piece. Again, what I really like from Olympia is the style that we're seeing with these new jackets. They've really taken a more contemporary approach, and it's really kind of stepped away from, some of the more dated styles that we've seen from them in the past. Now, there's a lot of riders out there utilizing Olympia gear, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, now would be a great time to click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting Olympia jackets through their paces. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks, give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Olympia Bradley Jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.